Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi could try cutting inside here. Oh, shooting chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hernandez. Dixon. Marquinhos. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nuno Mendes. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Jimenez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Yamal. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neymar. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he was quick to react. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's through and all alone! Can he finish? It's in! Barcelona are back in business! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 7,
Barcelona at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Foden, now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. David Villa. David Villa couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion.
Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 35 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nuno Mendes. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden cuts it out. Mbappe. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Played over towards the opposite flank. Stood up well to him there.
Added minutes has been
Ball's gone
indicated.
astray. And that should get the job done. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he latch on to this? Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Neymar, good read, needed to be. Yamal. Caicedo. Driving forward. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Hernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. He's onside! Pedro, chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Barcelona needing a change of fortune here.
The attendance for this match
Quarter of
was
an hour into the second half.
80,314.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. David Villa. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Yamal. Nuno Mendes. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Messi. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Back into the middle. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Messi. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Neymar. Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Taken back almost at once. Pedri. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a shade optimistic. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution in progress.
Yamal. And it's Van Dijk. He's got away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Substitution.
But will they?
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Vitinha, Schneider, now Neymar. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish.
He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Caicedo. And it's Messi. The final 5 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. David Villa.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's picked his way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Schneider. And it's Neymar. David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. And we're done. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. We are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind. And Yamal! Well, that is rather wayward. Dixon. Marquinhos. Pedri. Vitinha. David Villa. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Foden. Van Dijk. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafinha. Mbappe. Foden. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. And he's running through. Decent hit! Still goalless at the moment. Foden. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe. Pedri. And Hernandez. Van Bouten. That is ended up in no man's land. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 25 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
And the shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Van Bouten, forwards and with intent. Marquinhos.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Mbappe. And it's Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's there to retrieve it. And the shot's on here. Mendes gets good distance on it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. That has been cut short. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1 minute added time.
Oh, there's the shot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 6, David Villa.
Barcelona get themselves back in. And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2 goals to 1.
More to come in the second half.
Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona.
Vitinha! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vitinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well played. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Akanji calmly anticipates. Shifted upfield. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Vitinha. That is a brilliant interception. Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Look at the space here.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Works it forward. David Villa. Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. And he's let fly. Van Bouten. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Defending of the desperate, but struck first time. Quality ball. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dixon. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can run onto that. David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening. Foden.
And that is out of play. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, good running, strong and purposeful. Backward it goes. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. The final 5 minutes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Messi. Pedri. Here's Vitinha. And it's lofted through here. Van Dijk. Oh, red, nice interception. Pedri. David Villa
has been indicated.
Vitinha. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
A quick reminder today that smoking
So we
is
brace
only allowed
ourselves
in
for the
areas shown on this
nerve-shredding
map.
ordeal.
Thank you
That
for your
is
cooperation.
penalties. And you can almost hear a pin drop. Mbappe is over the first kick. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Messi is the next man in the spotlight.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Barcelona are looking to him to tie things up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So, the second man in line.
Held his nerve really well. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So this one to restore parity. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. And that doubles their lead. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. What poise! What noise!
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. Oh, brilliant, he had to save it and he did.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
So can he do it? And he delivers! Barcelona have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Won't we?
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Messi. Taken back almost at once. And he's running through. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive.
Now the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi. David Villa. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to...
And the finish! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Messi with the short one. Spread out to the left. And he'll shoot here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Foden. And it's Van Dijk. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair.
Yamal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's had a hit! Messi was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot a goal! Mbappe is flagged offside. Dixon. What a throw in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. David Villa. Vitinha. Spread neatly. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Real chance!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Messi. Rafinha. Can he finish? Dixon. It's Pedri. Marquinhos. And that's gone loose. And Dixon. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Pedri. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Vitinha. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That has been cut short. And it's Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Nuno Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa stood up well to him there. And it's Van Dijk.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Rafinha is there, and he can pick. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
So it's been even so far.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jimenez. Decent hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cleat.
He's had a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Neymar. Nicely spread. That's a shade optimistic. Donnarumma is there to clear. Akanji makes the interception. Foden promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. Dixon.
The attendance for this match
Pedri.
was 71,898.
David Villa has found the net here, of course. Donnarumma gets it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's... and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. He's got the shot away! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Dixon. Mbappe. Jimenez cuts it out. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is good alertness. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. David Villa. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well,
there's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A real chance if he can get through. And here's Messi. Vitinha. David Villa. Out to the left it goes. And he's gone searching crossfield. Foden. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe, he can run onto that. And he's heaved it away. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi, and Messi! Dealt with nicely by the defence. A good ball, and this looks promising.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Neymar.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Neatly clipped into space. And we're done. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Won't we?
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. David Villa, Pedri.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Works it forward. The less said about that pass, the better. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. It could be in here. Well, there's the clearance.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Showing great feet there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Hernandez gets good distance on it. And they're quick to get it back. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Deftly done. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vitinha. David Villa. Works it forward, chips it through, and he's straight offside.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
David Villa. Vitinha. David Villa. He's David Villa! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Foden. Van Dijk. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Floats it up and over. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Nuno Mendes.
There will be 1 minute
And it's
added time.
Neymar. David Villa. And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't...
Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plays it in low. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Plays a delicate ball. Shot a goal! It's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The attendance for this match
So the
was
first moment of real significance.
71,198.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read. Neymar. He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Messi. David Villa. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, delightful ball. And that has been knocked. Oh, that's ambitious. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shapes to shoot! And that would have won it.
Vitinha really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Goretzka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. David Villa! Oh, and that should have been 2. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. That has been cut short.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi in acres of space out wide. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. They've played it short. Rafinha. Foden. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
But we'll be back stronger.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end.